Okay, I'm going to share with you my outdoor urban winter adventure workout, which I tend to get bored of the indoor workouts, in the city. And so I've got this workout that comprises of about 3 kilometers of hiking, has about 600 feet of elevation drop and gain. It features some scrambling in winter. It features a little bit of rock climbing. You might even say it's mixed climbing because there's snow involved. But I also have 7 trees that are on average about 40 to 50 feet high each. And so I've got about 550 feet of tree climbing that I also do. This is the first section of rock climbing. Maybe you call it mixed climbing. As you can see, it's covered with snow, some sandstone outcrops. It's a bit exciting, and I don't mind telling you that having a little bit of risk in the workout, keeps it a bit interesting. I do this, I add this in just to kind of keep it exciting. It's part of making it, a full body workout. And I think, any of us can do this. This is a kind of a park area where I live in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada. And this isn't a climbing area or anything, but just, you got to get a bit creative and look around for stuff that's going to make the workout fun. So I saw this. This is actually an abandoned sandstone quarry, and so it's snow covered. So like I say, it is a bit exciting. The technical grade of this probably in summer would be about 5.0. So I'm wearing mitts and I've got spikes on. Like I said, it makes it a bit exciting. This is indicative of one of the trees on the route. This one is the biggest one of them all. There's about 55 feet of climbing on this tree, so I count it as 55 feet up and 55 feet down. So this particular tree has 110 feet of climbing in it. I've got 7 trees like this that I do in the routine, making well over 500 feet, almost 600 feet of climbing. This first couple of moves is actually not easy. It's about 5.8 in the decimal rock climbing grading system. I've used some sticks as footholds to get up to the first kind of handholds in the bark and a couple of small branches. Otherwise, it would probably be 5.10, which is a little hard for me right now. So here I am doing the first moves off the ground, some small branches, and then I get a good one. But it's still a couple of smearing moves with my feet. You can see there, I'm don't have my feet on branches yet. So here's coming up through the bottom of the crux, through the 5.8 moves, and then I get into some good branches. And from a gymnastic standpoint, it's not that difficult, but it is a full body workout. It's probably maybe up the branches on a technical rock climbing standpoint it's probably 5.0, maybe it's 5.1. Some of the moves are a little overhanging because you kind of got some funky branch geometry. So I do actually get not a bad burn in these trees. It's sort of it's the old guy's jungle gym, or you might say it's the workout for a burnt out rock climber who had recently had a total hip replacement. Anyway, it's a ton of fun. This is call it the party tree, if you will. I get a long way up here. I get about 55 feet up this tree. So it's not without risk. It does, so you do have to pay attention, but that's also what makes it interesting. The other thing is this tree is actually on the top of this escarpment, so you do get a bit of exposure. We're starting to see the Bow River down there through the trees as I'm continuing to climb up. It's not a pushover. You definitely have to use some caution and pay attention so you don't actually hurt yourself. You could be killed, I guess, if you fell badly and didn't catch yourself. But I'm getting up close to the high point now. You can see the Bow River down there. You can actually see a train going by in the background, and the Bow River way down there. The tree, I'm at about getting close to the 55-foot mark, and the escarpment itself is about 200 feet high. So I'm about 260 feet or so above the valley floor. Ton of fun on this tree, full body workout, and just sheer joy for anybody who's bored with the normal style workout. There's looking straight down. Of course, you still have to get down. So you gotta use as much caution on the way down as you were on the way up. Placing your hands, placing your feet, 3 points of contact. Definitely, not for the faint of heart. That being said, for those folks with the psychophysical attributes and desire for this kind of thing, it is a ton of fun. The idea here is I'm trying to find a full body workout in the outdoors, close to my house. That's fun. And so, yeah, don't take the stairs. You know what? Take the rock outcrop. This is third class stuff here, but it does make it more interesting. The last little obstacle at the end of the 3 kilometers and the last few feet in this 600 feet of elevation gain that I do is this little retaining wall at the last lookout. And rather than go around, I just climb straight up. This is also probably maybe 5-0 in summer. It's harder than 4th class for sure, but ton of fun. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.